Hi everyone, welcome back to Oddsparks. I've done a bit of cleaning up of this little process I had going here. It was very messy. We had things crossing over. Just need to get rid of this one. Basically we had them making the crafty sparks down here where we would need this material and this material. So there was a spot here, rebuilt the section with it up here instead so that... hello? Apparently I can't gather. Odd. Yeah, so I've rebuilt it so that it's just a little bit shorter for them to walk. We don't have a lot of things running through. I've added a few more sparks to this path to get more wood flowing. Again, they're walking logs a long way. And I would like to try and work out how to get rid of some of the bigger stones, but I do need to clean the area up and just optimize probably just a touch more. But yeah, there's more to do there. So let's run back to the town. Got this quartermaster quest to hand in. And then we'll see what is next. Again, I could probably optimize this because there's the stuff I'm learning as I'm playing that, you know, do they need to run a whole path like this? Probably not, right? Do they need to do this? Again, probably not. We're making wooden panels here. Do I know if I need them? Probably not right now. And we're also making stumpy sparks here, so I'll take them. And you may as well have some more of that. We'll make some more sparks, because sparks are going to be needed everywhere. So let's head back to the town and talk to the quartermaster. So we're going to get an item filter and a blocker. Okay, so I built the signs and I've now worked out how to destroy things because the signs weren't really what I needed. So that's cool. We got an item filter, will be very helpful. Use it. Okay, cool. Thanks. Craft Aether Shards and go to the Divine Researcher. So let's go and have a chat with the researcher. Hello. So we'll complete that one. Divine Researcher writes down what you've described as you've let the distiller run. Suddenly an almost maniacal laugh erupts from him. Ah, it's so simple. It practically defies explanation. We won't even need those ancient bases. You can place this distiller anywhere. Try it out. Something this important requires peer review. Okay, so distilling aether. Cool. Talk again. Nope, there's nothing else to do there. So we need to deliver sawn timber and wooden panels to here. More. I got I'm one. Oh no, I'm good. You don't need that. You just need a bunch more sawn timber. Okay, so we need at least another 80 sawn timber to get that piece underway. Is there anything in here to unlock while I'm here? We can give a crafty spark. And that gives us all workstation shrines at range 2. 3 workstations will be unlocked. The Carry Spark Shrine, the Loamy Spark Shrine, and the Choppy Spark Shrine. Okay. Alright, so the other stuff we don't have yet. These are the unlocked ones. So these are the ones I need to unlock. The Loamy Spark with fertilizer. Wooden blade. Okay. I don't know if these guys have anything. Nope. And do you have anything? Oh. Right, cool. Let's run back in here. Does this show us? The stuff I've unlocked, obviously. Alright. So, as you've seen, most of our base is the top section up here. We do need a lot more of the sawn timber. Are you guys running with... I put crafties in here. I'll take some more stumpies. Crafty sparks, that's good. You're running with crafties. Oh, you. I mean, we could put... Let's give them a few more sparks to continue on. As I said, you know, we're making more here, so adding a few more to this list will be good. Alright, let's run up to the top. Now, I'm going to do the sawn timber, and we'll have a look at the other ones. Let's cross a few more off while we're out here. How are we doing? A few more crafties? Very nice. And then they're just being used. All good. Okay, what? You want me to... Building to break down etheric items into more functional forms. So we need to build this guy. But I need another... We need some wooden plates. Let's look at that again. So it needs the 20 wooden plates, and it needs one of these things. Okay, we've got that. We just need the wooden plates, right? That the wooden plate. Is that what I needed? Is that enough? So as you can see, I can put this anywhere, which is cool. So I'm just going to pop him here, will do for now. So let's check this one out. So it takes etheric pellets. We whack a couple of crafties in there, and it will process it to aether shards. Oh, is that the quest? How do I change my quests again? Okay, literally the only one I've got to do is the sawn timber. So there we go. So we can now convert these, and I don't need to run all the way over to wherever it was on the map. This one here. We're all good. About shrines. That's the Choppy Spark Shrine. So obviously we need to build that. Does that mean that if I go into this one, let me just click on here. We've still only got the 2. Do we run over to the Choppy Spark Shrine and have a look? Because I'm waiting for things to back up here anyway. Let's run on over. Because the choppy ones should be able to take these trees down, which would be nice. Pretty sure that's what the choppy's for. Let's see how close we are. Okay, just here a little bit. There it is there. Currently unknown remnant of ancient technology. Just like the others, the shrine whirs to life and checks that everything is still working. And as expected, it spits out a strange new creature into your arms. The shrine registers that the choppy spark has been immediately activated as part of the test. Ready and eager to receive instructions. However, before anything can be done, off magic, the spark turns into a familiar wooden disc. Place it in your bag with a deactivation successful. The shrine states it's now fully operational and ready to be assigned sparks. Okay, so Choppy is fighting. Okay. Oh, it can also chop down larger trees. That's what I like. Okay, so it's stumpy and then wooden blades. How do you make wooden blades? I'm assuming it's going to be like panels and sawn timber. So I don't have what's required to get this guy up and running, but we do have one of them. So if I do this, we got this one. Gives us some info, cutting. Okay, and then in build, I'm assuming that the spark workbench can now do other things. Right, so that limiter thing will mean that we can have one path, so they're all picking up and could all be traveling on the same road, but will only go down a particular path if they've got the right item, which is cool. Let's run back. We need to work out swords, so anything in here? Oh, already checked that one. Can I destroy you though? No, doesn't look like it. I was hoping I could break it so I don't stumble across it anymore. Okay, so here's our base. Let me build... Not you. Not you. Maybe it's just a saw bench. I need wood. Okay. Oh, I can put the saw bench anyway. And you? No. Okay. What did I do? What did I do? Yeah. Alright, so that means that we need to, I guess, work out what their next steps are, because obviously I need to delete... Oh, I need saw and timber, not the panels. Probably need to, like, pick that guy up for the moment. Just let this do its thing. Yeah, have some wood. No, that's not what I want. That's not the one I want to stop. You go there. Let's pick these guys up. I want... You need some wood. And now knowing that I've got the choppy guy, do I use him just to clean some stuff up real quick? Let's just say I want to get rid of tree. Can you get rid of these trees though? Find out a second. Can you do this one? Yes. Okay, so what's this telling me? Need to be able to do the wooden blade. That's cool. That means we can kind of really clean up and get some more space around. Let me grab some of these guys and... Oh, okay, cool. I need to... Okay, so I can do this and switch between. This is very cool. Look at that. Cleaning up the area. And you just switch between Q and E at the bottom. Okay. So we're starting to get some decent sawn timber here. What did I need? I need like 80. Okay, this is going to take me a couple of minutes. I wonder, actually, can I do this? Nope. Gotta check. This will take me a moment to get the materials I need. So I'm going to put a cut in, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I have my 83 that I require. I'll put this barrel here. I don't know if they're going to actually put stuff in it. I think I've got it on the wrong side of the path, actually. Yeah, I do. So B, I'm getting used to these things. Can I put it? I can't put it here. Can't put it here. Can't put it anywhere. I mean, we can put it here, and they'll put it stuff in here first. What do I want to... But it means it'll fill this before it fills... Yeah. Not ideal. Probably need to move that across one and that over there, but it's fine. I'll play around with that in a bit. That'll get me some more things built up too. While I wait. So running back, we will do the village expansion quest here. This is the last one I need to do that's unlocked now. Let's give them 20, 40, 60, 83. And talk to the mayor. Such a hard worker, dearie. Thank you so much. We'll put this to good use and fix up a few things around the village. Okay. Hello, dearie. I've heard that you've started exploring closer and closer to the mountains. I know I've said it before, but please do be careful out there. Anyway, what it means is we should make sure that we have someone who can help you take care of stone and other such things. And what that means is we should build some stoneworking facilities. 160 wooden panels. 80 tree bark. Don't think I know how to do tree bark yet. And 40 stone. Cool. We'll accept that. And we'll go and talk to here. Task woodsman to come up with something for the sparks to assemble. I was hoping maybe give your sparks a wooden blade. Maybe they could cook something. Okay. Most of them don't even have arms. Very frustrating. So the wooden blade is what we need. I've seen the workstation that the woodsman built. It doesn't exude finesse, but certainly we can make something out of this. Let me show you my blueprints. Fertilizer. Okay. Cool. Obviously got some more quests to grab. Let's go and talk to the researcher now. Ooh, yes, come here. I finally found some of my old research notes. Unfortunately, they're not very readable. For some strange reason, there are some footprints on them, but it doesn't matter. You're standing on the books, bro. What I can gather, there are 3 shrines out there left in the woodlands. One with a bean-looking statue, a bowl-looking statue, and a knife-looking statue. So that means 3 new sparks for you to find and for me to replicate. Some of the notes are a little mixed up, so I think it best if you can give me the materials for all 3, and then I'll research them all at once. Good things come in threes, you know. Okay. So I've got the choppy spark, but I'm using him. 80 crafty sparks. Good thing we're going at the moment. Wooden blade we need to work out. Carry and loamy we need to find them. You know, it's funny. One of my old inventions was a bean bowl knife. It contained a meal and all the utensils you needed to eat it all in one package. Just too far ahead of its time, I suppose. Okay. So lots of things to do there. Let's go and talk to the woodsman. The merchant was bothering me about getting your sparks to make something useful instead of just raw materials, like the sawn timber and wooden panel. Problem is that we'd need a new building if they actually assemble something. The saw bench won't cut it this time. Yep, I get it. So he needs 40 wooden panels. The merchant said the pun wasn't very good, but I think they secretly liked it. I don't know if I've got 40 panels. I've got 15. So we need to get some panels as well. Lots of things to quest on now. Hello? Have some more ideas? I think they'll be very useful. Item filters. Okay, and they'll give us counter and one way. Fair enough. To these guys? No, they've got enough. Alright, so is that everyone's quests? Alright. We've got a lot of things to collect. Let's head back into the other world. I'll pick up this wood while I'm here. So, if we go B, we still need the stuff to unlock these things. So, close out of that. Let's go L for log. What do we think? I think maybe this one's probably the best one to work on straight away. 40 wooden panels. Because then it gives us the wooden blade, which everything needs. Yeah, so I want 40 wooden panels. What are you making? 20 panels. Almost got the 40. Shouldn't take too long at all, actually. Problem is, this is in the wrong spot. Yeah, there's the 40 wooden panels. Let's run back and hand that in so we can get the crafting thing. And start making some wooden swords. Ooh. Perfect. For now, this wood workshop can only make some wooden blade. Not good for much other than training and household users, but it's a start. The merchant complains about wanting something more useful. Well, they can figure that out themselves. Okay, he's got another quest. Had a thought. If the Sparks can assemble items, maybe we can get them to refine something more challenging. Hopefully I'm not barking up the wrong tree. Yep. Door bench can make bark, and we can harvest bark from the logger once we deliver loamy sparks and 20 wooden blades. That's cool. Just thought of that one on the spot. I'm probably going to eye roll from the merchant. Yeah, cool. So, again, we need swords. So let's work out what our chain for making the swords is. And whether I do it here or whether I build it somewhere else. We go B. Wood workshop. We need 10 wooden plates to make it. Let's see what we can do here. Almost got it. I am going to get rid of that. Cool. So, not the saw bench. I want the wood workshop. Looks like I can build this anywhere. So let's rotate him around. Move him out a little in case I need multiple things coming in. So, if I want to make a wooden blade, I need sawn timber and wooden panels. Obviously, we need both these items. And obviously both of them come from log. So I could either... Where am I doing here? The halving stuff. What I want. I could do the splitter. And then build like that, and then put a couple. Oh, that didn't work. Like that. And then we're going to be... Oh, you're on the wrong side. Yeah. No, that's not what I want. Go back. You're not going to help anything. I rely on this to be working hard, and whether I need to build a second one, actually. That didn't work. They're all on the wrong side. I need to... do that. Again, I'm kind of built in a spot that probably isn't ideal. But we are building swords, so we are making wooden blades. It's very cool. I need to build 2 item filters too. It just wants me to build some stuff, so what do they need? Yeah. Just wanted me to build them. It doesn't mean I actually need to do anything with them. Alright, so we go to our journal. No, that's not the button for journal. L is journal. Log, or whatever you want to call it. So I just need to transport wooden panels and I'm cool. Loamy sparks, and we need 20 wooden blades. This one needs 40, and then we need to find the other thing, and this one's 20. Okay, cool. So, if we go to map, that's the crafty spark shrine. We found the choppy spark shrine. We can probably go make some more choppy sparks. There's a rocky spark shrine. I haven't unlocked that yet. Maybe I need to go over this side. We'll go out past the etheric stilla, and we'll look at this side of the map, because that's potentially where my other 2 shrines are. So let's run this direction. I'll try and see if there's anything I've missed. Yeah, this is where we've got our distiller. I wonder if I can... I did get rid of this. No, I can't break this one down. I'm going to take my sparks back. I don't need this one here at the moment. In here. Cool. Okay. Inventory's looking pretty full. This is why I can't quite pick everything up. Not the button I want. No, or that one. Doesn't quite help me with what I'm doing. Anyway, let's continue on looking. Oh, that's a cliff. There's not much we can do there. Block the camera view. Got a chest here. Take that. I'll swap you for that. Some leaves. Okay, we're looking. Whoa! The elephant. Okay, we found a shrine. Here's the Carry Spark shrine. Let's click him. Carry Spark. Okay. We can now crafty and sawn timber. Funny that I just kind of want a couple of these guys. I need one. I've obviously got one. But if I at least... I only got the one crafty here. You can have one of them as well. Let's just grab one more, I think. Okay. Very good. So that's the carry one. Is there anything else down here that we can look at? Trees, apparently. The harvesting area. I'm kind of stuck in all these trees. Yeah, it's just an area we could build up. And a way into this stone area, I guess. The mountains. Where Pengus is. Alright, so all we need now is the Lomi. This ancient waypoint. Is that one yet? Must be the other shrine here. Okay, here's the Lomi Spark Shrine. Knock on wood, unlocked apparently, a badge. Don't know what the Lomi does. That will have dropped onto the ground because I won't have the room to pick him up, right? It's here somewhere. Is there a spark here somewhere? I want to say that it's on the ground, but I just don't know where. Get. Don't have the Lomi Spark. So I've been gypped because my inventory was full when I tried to pick it up. Is that correct? Means I guess I need to make one. Okay. And I can't because I don't have fertilizer. So that's a bit of a problem. Again, I don't see it on the ground here. Don't open the things when your inventory's full then. Alright, so we need to unlock the fertilizer recipe before we can do that. I'm going to pop them in there because I don't need them for the moment. But yeah, we won't be able to progress with that quest line until we get... Oh, showing that... Yeah. Alright, so we need the swords for the fertilizer quest, but we know where the thing is now. So we can just run back over here and grab it. So we'll run back. Stuck on stuff. But I think, actually looking at the time, I think we are at about the wrapping up point. So I'll craft some items in between. I'm going to talk to the quartermaster about this one. And then plenty of evil looking creatures around. Yeah, plenty of things I need to craft in order to unlock the next lot. So I'll try and get all of that done in between. I will do the fertilizer one so I can get that guy, the Lomi one unlocked. So I'll do that in between as well. But until next time, thank you all for watching. Leave those comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.